Okay. Just let me set up my phone so I can see the chat. My phone so I can see the chat. Well, guess you can hear me. How good is the audio? How good is the audio? Check 1. Check 2. Check 3. Check 4. Check 5. Check 6. Check 7. Check 8. I can't listen to my own mic because it would cause a feedback loop. Okay. Oh, good. Thank you. Audio's fine. I bought a new mic, so it's no longer my headphone mic. It's an actual mic. And I put some sound paneling on the wall. Arrested for YouTube crimes. Not yet. They haven't caught up on my my TikToks. They'll never take me alive. What am I doing? Oh, thank you, Kiwi in Japan. Kiwi the bird or kiwi the fruit? Oh, is kiwi a fruit? I think so. Oh. Whoops. Shouldn't have done that. Oh, yeah, that one. I thought there was a mystery third option. Kiwi as in New Zealander. You love me and you love Pup Team Epic. I think you have to choose. I'm sorry. Caroline Muniz. My guess is your accent went from Australian, British, and now American. British? You can't half right. But half wrong. But you'll have to guess. I ain't telling. I ain't no snitch. Oh man. Ugh. Wrong thing. So today, God, Damn it. You're welcome. Yeah, it was either me or Sir Lawrence. Sir Lawrence had like way better, well, way bigger influence because he was like the one that typeset it. Typeset Pop Team Epic. So it's kind of like either or. A lot of people say. You know, that hamburger strip. You're welcome, I guess. Kind of. I need to focus. Hi, Star Sapphire. Right now, I am going to color one of my animations. Wrong thing. I mean, I might stream me typesetting Pop Team Epic. If I ever get any translations in. But, you know. Yep. Full color. I just felt since I got this new mic set up, I should probably use it. Because I got it like a week back or so. And then I just set it up and kind of just let it stand there. But I was kind of put off by the copyright strikes from that place. Those fraudsters. So I was just like, don't know if I want to stream anymore. Ah, crap. Well, it's had to deal with it. So my main goal, no, that looks terrible, is to color it once and then move the background color frame around. So it's gonna only be one job really. Well, a few jobs because like the last frame. The last frames are different. Papago rolling over and shooting. But the color job is going to be so basic, it's not even going to be that hard to do. Because the way I color things... Man, this music is a little loud. Bro. Annoying thing with leveling is I have to turn it up on the stream, but then turn it down. No, I hope so. I mean, I've done it before, like once before. But it is kind of tedious because I basically just go back to my old frames and like make them transparent because I found out a way to make like black and white images transparent. But I kind of have to do that for each individual frame. So that's kind of like the main hurdle. So, because my older animations are an absolute mess. Hi, Christopher. Yes, I'm not pronouncing that last name. I'm glad you're excited, I guess. So how do you decide on that name, Christopher? Did you think long and hard about it? Or was it a spare of the moment? Gag. Yep. Just had to go for the complex process of coloring in behind the frame. Problem is, like the hamburger animation, it's got someone who I have to pick the colors for, and I don't know. I feel I'm kind of colorblind. I'm not actually colorblind, but just, you know, my taste, my choice, my color choices are not very good. So I think I'm just gonna look up Skater or Fred Durst, because he kind of looks a bit like, is it Fred Durst? Or was it Frank Durst? Whoever it is. Whoever it is, I'll probably choose him. Because he looks like he's all about Manuki. And I would have, like... Originally, I would have probably drawn in that little hair thing. But back in the day, I was just kind of literally just taking the panels out. Hi. Long name. How are you doing? Can everyone hear it good? Is the audio quality okay? It better be. The goddamn price for the amount I've spent on this mic. I mean, it was mid-range, but you know, you never want to buy something that you don't think you'd ever use. Something of low quality. And I don't refund things that often. I think I've literally only refunded one thing recently on Steam. The whole process usually is so complex, especially on Amazon. Like, yes, this thing was working, but no, it wasn't working that well. But if you guys can hear it well, well, if it sounds better than last time, probably don't have any frame of reference because I had to delete the VOD. But I was using my microphone from my headphones, and when I listened to it back, it sounded like I was in a wind tunnel in a bunker. Which, you know, doesn't sound pleasant to listen to, and I don't know how people even bother to tune in. Because it sounded like I was sending secret messages to the goddamn border. Have a problem with coloring in animations. All the I don't know what the specific word is for it. The dots, like I spent the time like removing all the dots. You know, the textures that they use in manga. I like had to spend the time like removing all of them, because nobody likes it when you color in that and leave the dots, because it's not meant to be. It's not meant to be there in a color image. I mean, you could see with the example beside me, beside the thing that I'm working on. Like, there's no dots here. It's meant to just say this is a darker color. To split up the image to make it just not look like a simple drawing. It's a drawing with something to it. You know what I mean? You catch my drift? Although I'm not gonna do the eyes the way the cover is. I'm just gonna do the little, you know, the little thing. The little yellowness behind the iris, I guess. Or the whole iris. I don't know. I don't know words. I just feel I have to keep talking because I'm streaming. Although this is going to be a short stream, because I think. It depends. Maybe I'll finish it today. But last time I streamed it was 10 hours, because it was just... I was animating something else. I don't know if the dots on pop art in old Western comics would look cool though. We're just changing the square dots with skip that. I mean, I had thought of changing the dots into a color, kind of like a more. I mean, the PNG of Popco put on an old. Comics art, but it would look cool, in my opinion. Don't quite get what you're saying. The problem is it's made the lines all rugged. Those lines look so rough. Ugh. Oh well. Maybe if you zoom out enough, it'll look good. It does. Oh, you mean like the pop art that I forgot what year it is. It was. Those artists that would steal comic panels and blow them up. That era of art. I have some opinions on those people. Or am I misunderstanding you? The people that stole people's art, people's comic book art, and blew them up as panels to hang them in galleries, and then those people that actually did the art, that drew the panels, didn't see a single cent. That's something that they don't teach you in art history. I hate them so much. As soon as I learned that fact, I was like, wow, screw all of those people. I'm gonna just do this all as one layer, as one skin layer. So what I usually do for coloring these is I just kind of select the thing, because I have it all in the background, but then I use the stroke tool to just fill in the edges, so it's not you can see it as a selection. It's not causing any little gray areas. Since the background is gray, actually, I don't know what I'm going to do for the background of this piece. I was thinking of just taking a sky from Google. Or maybe just taking a picture of the sky from my phone and putting it on the back, and having it loop as its own separate frames, to make it look like it's in motion in the ocean. But I don't know. It's like a pipe floating in the middle of the air, like a goddamn Sonic game. It's kind of hard to interpret. 'Cause I could put some wood paneling that's going like by on this bit, but I don't know. I kind of feel the fact that it's like a floating pipe would service it better. No clue though. I'll decide on it when I get there. Man, it looks so crusty though. No, I don't. Stealing, that was just an example. LOL. I mean, some pop art have dots in the background, either the same size or changing the size. In school, my class inspired the style putting. Oh, I think I know what you mean. Kind of. I don't know. I don't. I think. No, it wasn't rude. No, I just lack reading comprehension. Ah, crap. Oh wait, no. Nah, it's just like whenever I see like somebody recoloring like a manga panels, and they always like leave the gray ass shading and stuff. Like they basically leave everything that is meant for a black and white image on the thing, because it's just general. I don't know if it's general laziness or they think it looks good, but whenever I like see that, it just makes the image look muddy and gray, because the artists behind it were like, right, we need to make things more textured, like a colored image, but we're not going to spend all our time deciding on colors and all that jazz. So what they do is they just cut out textures or digitally use the textures for various things. It's usually like a hair or, everything. City streets, various objects. But what someone should do is then, if they were really dedicated to the craft, is overlay all that. If they really wanted to go for the insanity of recoloring a manga panel, but they don't. Usually they just try to like tint it. Yeah, and they try and tint everything. It just looks absolute. To me, it looks terrible. And I've seen some of these people, and they have like Patreons for some reason, and they ask for requests, which is just kind of underhanded with the stuff they do, in my opinion. Because they're not really putting much effort into it, they're not really thinking, they're not really respecting the art that they're putting a hatchet job to. As I said, that's just my opinion. Keep on seeing all the lumps though. That's one thing, because I'm not overlaying, I'm underlaying, if that's a word. So I have to be very careful with the line work. And the line work is a bit lumpy, to say the least. It's bringing out all the imperfections. So that's another thing with coloring stuff. It's all the imperfections of the line work come out. And this is like a highly blown up image. So it is going to look terrible either way. You're probably not going to see this finished. I'm probably going to look at it so much and be like, I don't. It happens to a lot of my animation. To my animations in general. I just give them a look over and then be like, nah, I don't like this. I don't want to put this out. I wouldn't say as like a perfectionist or anything. You know, you get that feeling that it's just kind of like you need to break away from the what's the word? What's the term? The you know, you put so much effort that your brain thinks, well, you've gone so far. You might as well just keep going until it's finished. You have to break away from that, because like sometimes like it's just not worth it. Hi, I don't want to butcher your name. Hi, new chatter. Thanks for the emotes. Oh yeah, is another thing. The eyes. The whites of their eyes. Shaping them, because it's basically no line work to say where they are. You just have to interpret that. I guess you have to, because she's looking that way. It's just a lot of, does this look good? No. Does this look good? No. Oh, flying by the seat of your pants. I had a fun day today. Sarcasm. But I don't know why I brought it up. I don't want to talk about it. Just another depressing day. So I don't know if this looks good. She has big, thick eyelashes. Which being semi-blind, always interpreted as the other things, the other words. Eyebrows. Yes, eyebrows. So I always interpret them as eyebrows half the time, and I'm like, no, it's eyelashes. It's always eyelashes. What are you, some sort of fool? Which the answer to that question is yes. But these are eyebrows. No, eyelashes. Eyelashes. Goddamn eyelashes. But I've only like really animated the eyes on a few when they've needed to like close them or like open them dramatically and transform, which is always a task because basically just actual animation, not just moving PNGs on a screen, hoping they look okay. That's not actual animation. Like most of my animations aren't actual animations. Fun fact. That's why I'm a fraud. So, any people watching this, how are you? How's your day going? I basically just said what I'm doing. It's kind of like a spur in the moment stream. Because I just kind of sat down. And I was going to do this anyway, I think. But I thought might as well stream it. Since I have the mic and everything. Pardon me. But oh boy. As soon as I asked that question, it went down to 4 people. Oh man. People must have had some really bad days. Bad day. A bad much at the fest. At 12:54 p.m. If you could call it that. Yeah. 6. Pretty normal. College about to start in 5 days. I'm not excited for it. Yeah, it's always a nerve-wracking time. Good luck on the college. What are you studying? What you buy? Anything complex? Like neuroscience? Ah, god damn it, why is it all linked together? Well, I can't do that all as one piece, so I'll just do the skirt and the shirt separately. Blue. And then there was blue. I'm studying VCD right now. Visual Communication Design. Huh. What does that entail? Like illustration or stuff for like advertising? General. You know, stuff that you would see on like billboards and am I right? Thanks, Flower Tower, for the heart emoji. Heart emoticon. Remember when they were called emoticons? I'll never do that voice again. Ah, man. Every time I go to look at one of the sub-menus on this thing, I always forget where things are. I really am old in the brain. It's like looking at, oh man, it looks so crusty and nasty and it looks so bad. But so many frames that look exactly like this. As I said, you're probably not going to see this. This is not good looking. I'm in health school, but some lessons are online and have just ended. And I came here during break. Heh. Thank you for spending your break with me. I could think of lots of other things you could be doing instead. I mean, whenever I had a break in class, I always had my DS on me. Oh man, I used to play a lot more DS games when I was in school, educations, functions, bus rides. I kind of miss that. Kind of miss those specific times. Didn't like anything else about it. But I definitely got a lot more video games completed when I was a functioning member of society, which is kind of ironic. Maybe it's because of you know, schedule. I could like schedule free time, but now I have unscheduled, unadulterated free times. A lot of the time is just staring at a wall. You're right, but I'm focusing on photography advertising right now. Huh. That's cool. I love your vids. Thank you. Yeah. Are you a Dr. Disrespect fan? Yeah. 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 Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. Oh boy. So, maybe I'll do it the easy way. Or the hard way. So what I'm gonna do, so I don't have to deal with the fill tool just selecting every goddamn thing. I'm just gonna select it with the magnetic pencil, whatever this is. And then fill it in like that. Oh boy, I don't know what it. But and to clarify, the reason why everything is grayish is because I kind of just selected every. I don't want to individually select all the little bits and pieces to do the pipe, so I just kind of like blanket selected everything, so all the background is gray until I fix it. It's not attached to the pipe, it's just like no, she's whatever. In a way, she is attached to the pipe, but yeah, it's just more. Need to make this less complex than it already is, because it's an old project and therefore the old project files are an absolute mess. Before I started like sorting out my files in specific ways, like I would sort it from panel to panel and then like name all the actual things I'm doing. But hi Nepty. No need to thank me. I haven't really been making any videos recently. That's why I've been kind of cancelling the payments on my Patreon, because I feel bad. Even though I dumped all those TikToks on hashtag shorts. Oh, man. I really hate using the magnetic tool. By the way, I looked. The other art style, which dots, is now pointillism, like Surrette's afternoon paintings with just dots / brush touches. But it's so beautiful. The disadvantage is it would take years to animate in. That style dotting in all the frames from scratch, yeah. I already take too long on the simplest of things. So I think any sort of actual artistry would be well beyond what I'm able to do, as I'm literally just using the fill tool. That looks rough too. I should probably fill in those things because they look absolutely nasty. But instead of filling it frame by frame, I'm going to do the background. So the background is going to be black lines, and I just have to reinterpret every single one. Do I do commissions? Yes. Yes, I do. I do commissions. I have done commissions before. I'm really bad at pricing them though. So it's usually well, it kind of depends on what you want animated. Because most of the people that come to commission me is just like they want to do like a 4-panel comic animated because, you know, that's the thing I guess I'm known for. So yeah, if it's like a 4-panel comic that's not too complicated, it's usually 200 European dollary dues. And yeah. Why do you ask? I am always nervous on taking commissions though, because I'm not good at what I do. So it's like, 4-panel Dojin, okay? Yeah. Unless it's erotic. No. You're right, it definitely probably isn't, right? Huh? JK on the commission or JK on the... Oh no. Yeah, I've only taken 2 commissions before. One of them was for the Weebooverse, which you can Google. And the other one I don't know if I can say, because they haven't posted the results online or anything, so I don't know if they want to if they're happy with the results. But I'm guessing... I mean, that was a comic as well, yeah. Commissions are very, very hard to especially for animation, because it's like you can kind of eyeball how much effort like a single thing. Yeah, they kind of had me on like a running commission thing where they would send me like the things they wanted to animate, the comic panels they wanted to animate, and eventually I was like, oof, this is way too much work, and I kind of was like, oh, can I take a break? And I'll come back next month. And they were like, sure, yeah, fine. You know, because I'd done like 6 6 animations for them, 7. And you know, they worked out well, I think. But I was like, at the time, I had a lot of stuff going on as well. So I was like, I had to like end that until because it was like very, very time consuming. But I'm happy for whatever work anyone wants me to animate, I guess. I have a feeling though they kind of thought, I wouldn't say famous, because like people come to watch these videos that I just kind of crap out because it's Pop Team Epic, you know? Like, the person behind it doesn't really matter. Anyone could literally make these videos. Yeah, it's the Jackson video, and that was the first video that I did for them. Yeah, thank you. That was I think that was the first video I did for them. Yeah, I think so. It's kind of a blur. Yeah. Yeah, that was I had to like research moonwalking. And how I basically, oh crap. How I settled on that was I took the sprite from the Michael Jackson Moonwalker video game. I didn't trace over it, but I heavily borrowed like the way they interpreted the animation of moonwalking, because it's kind of like a good place to go from, because it's like it's a very easy angle to, it's like a flat on surface, you know, because it's pixel art. The character's just going from like left to right, doing a little moonwalk dance, instead of like trying to watch videos of Michael Jackson moonwalking. Favorite Michael Jackson song? I mean, he's not really like an artist I pull up to listen to that often. He was just kind of like on MTV a lot. I don't really know the names of his songs. I mean, they're all good songs, don't get me wrong. It's just like, you know, just so it isn't like a thing. Like, I don't even remember the last time I like legitimately went, oh, I really want to hear a Michael Jackson song right now. Give me that old Mikey J. Yeah, I can't even remember the names of his songs. Like, I almost said Moonwalker is Moonraker. Goddamn Bond film. Yeah. Thriller? It's a real basic take, but Thriller's good. I mean, it's kind of like more for the music video. I think that's the whole thing with Michael Jackson as well. Like, his songs are great, and you know, listening to them individually is like a trip. But I feel like the music videos kind of put it over the edge. I mean, that happens to a lot of musicians. Like sometimes, Like, I'm not listening to the track. It's like, yeah, this is a good track. I like this track, but I would actually prefer to watch the music video instead. I mean, music videos wouldn't have love behind them. Then what is your favorite song? Oh man, that's too complex of a question. You can't do that to me. This one is playing right now. No, just cop out. Whoa. Thank you, Napty, for the 50,000 IDR. I'm gonna have to look that up. Is that like... I've never seen that currency before. But thank you, Napty. See you on another stream, I hope. The next class on Teams about to start. My break sadly ended. So I love Pop Team Epic. This is like ASMR art stream. I like it. TY for reading my comments. Good evening to you all. Oh yeah, thank you for joining in the stream. Very long username. Yeah, no, I hope to do these more. But yeah, thank you very much for spending your break watching this, whatever this is. Well, I think that's the first donation I've ever had, like live donation. It's kind of funny because I've had like one of each donations, right? Because YouTube has this weird segmented policy on donations, I guess. Well, it's kind of like the same donation, but like when it happens. Like you can say thank you on like videos, and I've had one of those, and someone gave me something on the shorts, which is funny, and now I've had a super chat. Super chat. So you're the first, Napty, if you're still here. I'm glad you. But the sad thing is, I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about it, but I haven't seen any of the donations yet, because you need to get over $70, which I'm not saying anyone should do that, but I just kind of feel like I feel it's not fair to the people donating to smaller creators. You know, somebody finally gets like their monetization up, you know, and they're just starting out, you know, and they're not going to get like that many people donating, which is fine. But like the first donations, well, for me, they're just sitting in like AdSense limbo, which is like, you know, that person who's donated, and their money is not going to where they're donating it. Like, imagine if somebody like started off creating stuff, and someone was generous enough to like donate like any amount of money, but then I don't know, something happens to that creator, you know, or they just stop and they kind of give up, or something happens that they would not, like, nobody would see them anymore on their feed or what have you. So I don't know what would happen to that donation. Like, could that be a common thing? There's like a ton of smaller YouTube channels with like small donations just kind of floating in limbo. Because it's like they don't have the kind of system that just allows people to just get whoever donated. You know, it doesn't go straight to them. It has to go through a bunch of tax systems, I guess. Bunch of taxes. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on that issue. And it's not really about me, it's really just about smaller creators and the donators. Because I have a feeling like not many people know that. Like, it's not a... I mean, I didn't know that. And I've been around on YouTube for like a decade. Like more than a decade. Well, no. Little under 2 decades, I would say. But that stuff is ever changing, so you know, it could all shut down immediately. I don't know what to do about it. This looks actual pixels. I don't know about this. Oh yeah, I was gonna look up IDR. IDR. What is IDR? Indonesian rupiah. Huh. That's very interesting. And I got 50,000. I imagine and that would be funny if they just sent you the currency that was donated. Hey. Oh no, that was 31 cents in euros. Ooh. Ow. Oh. You. That's funny. Okay then. I got. When it's not even 30 cents, it's 0.031 cents. Okay. I guess I got trolled. I think. I'm gonna keep my eye out for Neptune if they come back. Oh man, I love the I love the chart that they give you to show you how much the Jesus. How does a currency get that bad? It was literally its highest was it's not even showing me on the chart how much it's worth. It's like literally in decimals, like in the biggest decimal you can think of. 0.00000. Yeah, its highest was just above 0.0000620. Huh? One day, let's see. Oh, it's spiked. 5 days. I like how it spikes from being worth absolutely nothing. Indonesian. I didn't know in Indonesia was in such dire straits. Oof. And when you like, when you look up one of them, just one Indonesian rupiah equals 0.0 euro. Like 0.00. It can't even Jesus. You son of a gun. I've become jaded. Instantly. I've become instantly jaded. Oh man. 2 viewers. Oh. Oof. Ouch. I'm hurting. Everyone left out of that, Try looking up the Vietnamese dong exchange rate. How much are Vietnamese dongs? I hope no one donates donates any sorry, I have the mind of a child. Well, it's weird because, like, yeah, the one Vietnamese dong. I think Vietnamese dong is actually better than Indonesian rupiah because Google interprets like €1 as like 0.000004039. Yeah, like it's a lot better. It's actually a stronger currency, which is just fantastic, really. Yeah, I think Vietnam is actually doing better than Indonesia, which is, you know, not too shabby, I guess. Because those zeros on the Indonesian one was just off the charts. You know, I had an idea. Whilst I had my mind blown by that sudden currency exchange, that instead of trying to fix every gosh darn frame on this, because it's basically like the same ratchety looking frame of Popco moving around. What I'll do is I'll flatten this layer, copy Popco, you know, I'll fix it up a lot better, copy Popco, you know, the colored one, and then just like copy and paste it onto every other frame, just moving it around, kind of like as a, and it'll be a lot easier because I'll have the lines to guide me better than trying to figure out a bunch of A bunch of blurry colors as my guideline, which is wouldn't be fun. Wouldn't be a fun time for anyone involved. So, you know, this single color frame will get fixed up to its bestest. Get the lines all nice and shiny and spick and span. And then I'll just copy and paste. I'll do that to the other guy as well, because the other guy's got a bunch of natty looking lines on them. Because I had to erase. Man, 30 cents. The goddamn trickster. I knew kind of streaming in the middle of the day. Well, for me, this is lunchtime. 13:32 in the PMs. I feel like most of my audience, I know there's a bunch of back-end stuff that YouTube can tell you who's watching what. I think from what I remember looking at that specific thing is that most of my views are Americanas, American people of descent, the general American area. Which means they're all, well, all the good boys and girls that watch me should be in bed. Because it does that thing. You know, when you, like, I don't know if any the 4 people here post YouTube videos, it's like, you know, they try and give you tips and tricks and stuff. In terms of like what's the best times for your videos to flourish, which I never listen to, because it's literally whenever I upload a video is whenever I finish it. I'm not going to hold on to it like a hot coin in my pocket. I mean, I guess there is certain days that make you go, yeah, people would definitely watch the videos probably more on the weekend at any time you post them. In general, in the general public, the international public. What? Right. So yeah, I think people will see this video now that I've figured out what I should do to make this less of a struggle, to make it look good times, good times for all. I now wish I didn't spend the time fixing all those frames, but I guess live and let learn, live and let live, live and let love. Yes. I did want to play a cool trick and have Discord notification noises on. Captain Nameless, this is the perfect time to upload. Yeah, everything. Everyone's telling me not to. The YouTube algorithm is begging me, please, upload at a better time. More viewers, more synergies. Please watch the Mr. Beast video and they keep showing you. And all the other strange top tips they give you. It is a very odd back-end system they have for uploading videos now, because I don't know if it was around when I was like checking how's life. Oh, hey, what up, man? How's life been for you? Hi, Dynamite Frog. Literal Giga Chad behavior. I wouldn't call it that. It's pretty foolhardy. Pretty, well, it's just... I don't know, it's just more like the excitement of you kind of just want to upload it. You want people to you want it to be out in the world already. And I literally feel like if I didn't upload a load of video that I made, I would like completely forget about it, which is saying something about my mental issue, but it's just what happens. You like save it to a folder and you're like, cool. Out of sight, out of mind. If I wasn't dumping it in the old upload box on YouTube, it wouldn't be you know, it's kind of like part of the process now for me, for moi. How's life been for me? That's a complex question. It's been absolutely downhill for a period of time, and today was a bad day, so that's why I'm streaming, kind of. It was a good day with a small ray of light amongst it, among us. But yeah. It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. 'Tis what it is. Yeah. Exactly. My thoughts exactly. I know, and I kind of wish I had all the Pop Team Epic strips translated. If no, some sort of... Oh man, if you've got an official... Oh no, have I been painting this? I hope I haven't been painting this. Oh, it doesn't matter. I really wish like the official translations like sped up real fast, and like I could just because I feel you on streaming because you're in a bit of a rough day. Oh, I do that as well. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was just kind of sitting here, not knowing really what to do. I was kind of just turned on the stream. I always thought that your toothpick video ended up being the very first scene in the season. Kept thinking to myself, wait, I've seen this before. Yeah, that was divine providence on that, because I basically just saw that specific strip and was like, that looks really fun to animate. Because, you know, it's like the motion, the implied motion of the mouths opening and the tooths waggling. I'm guessing whoever was on production staff thought the same way. And they like added, like the anime does, it adds like a lot to it. Like her falling down the slide at the end. That's something I can't do. Because they're a fully fledged animation studio and I'm somebody doing all these on their own. But I would never interpret them. I know, it's a complex issue. It's like what's that thing that people do that messes up translations half the time? Localization. It's a little bit like localization, kind of, almost. Because I feel like a lot of localization nowadays is literally just adding your own voice to it, which is not a good thing. But that's my hot take. That you should, when translating, localization should literally just be for when a pun or play on words would not be understood, or something incredibly memetic is on display for the viewers to be like, huh? But even that, I don't know, getting rid of like a highly specific, oh man, I forgot this bit. Getting rid of a highly specific meme might also be a bad thing, because like the audience would pick that up. Hey man, I hope you have fun on your stream, man. Oh, thank you, Dynamite Frog. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just gonna do as much as I can for this. I'm gonna chill with my friends playing Valorant. Yeah, have fun. Have fun playing Valorant. That was a game that I kept seeing around and never piqued my interest. I'm more of a single player or Team Fortress 2 person. What didn't they call them? Twitch shooters? Not referring to the streaming platform, but the speed on what you need to shoot, how you need to identify the person that you're shooting. Not my cup of tea. Looks fun, but like, not. TF2 is a nice. I would actually call it a lot slower. A lot slower. Keep on wanting to go back to TF2. But I don't know. It's one of those games I've put my 700 hours into it. Had fun. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel like nostalgic urge to go back to 2.4. See everyone's see everyone's disgusting sprays, and I know people spam the crap out of audio lately. Probably been a few years. Who am I to judge? It has been a few years since I've played it. Imagine, I don't know. I should just pivot my whole channel to gaming streams. Anyone want to watch those? Do what every poor son of a gun that used to animate on YouTube, but still wants to be on YouTube and go to gaming instead. Be the very be the mighty few, the many few. What am I talking about? One of the best examples of a problem in translation, a joke pun in the Sumerian dog bard. Oh yes, I've heard of that one. For us, it makes no sense, but for them, it is so funny that they carved it in stone. yeah. I saw. I'm terrible at pronouncing. Yeah. Was it that Zimmertron video about a Sumerian dog joke? Yeah. I mean, it's the fickle landmine that is like translations in different languages, especially ancient Sumerian, the Evil Dead language. I think think that's the what the Necronomicon Ex Mortis is meant to be written in. Barracuda. Yeah, I actually asked the permission to use that song. That's a fact. I wrote to them on Twitter and was like, "Can I use your song in my video? Even though I wasn't making any, it wasn't monetized. I just felt I needed to ask permission, and they said yes, obviously. Now, the question is, would I have used it if I didn't get permission or they didn't reply? I couldn't tell you, because I did have that idea in my head before I asked permission. This is looking way better. Way better. Then I've spruced up the lines a bit. As the weakest part, the lines. And that's always another thing with coloring images, is the line work was not meant for coloring. So it isn't beholden to house colors. So I still can't get over the 3 cents I was given. I wonder if they had to do 3 cents because that was like a minimum. If anyone is just tuning in right now, I was given Indonesian currency as a as a donation. A big flashy donation. I should have known because it wasn't an Akasupa. I've gone back to pixel pushing, haven't I? I promised myself I wouldn't be doing this in this stream. It would just be coloring and then putting the frames together somehow, someplace, somewhere. But I've gone back to pixel pushing. I saw Popco in the thumbnail and I clicked. Thank you, Tweety Boy. Is that how you pronounce that? Tweety Boy? Tweety Boy. Tweet like a tweaker. Yeah, I'm currently coloring / pixel pushing because I do not like how the line works. Look. As an Indonesian, I know you're 90% joking, but oh no, I hope I haven't offended anyone. Oh, yep, you got it. 10,000 idea could already buy you a decent lunch. Huh. Was Google lying to me then? Damn. The more you know. Decent lunch. Like you know, Like see, I haven't had a decent lunch in a while. Literally just. No, just the cost of living in Indonesia is really cheap comparing to other nations. Oh, I get you. I get you. Yeah, currency is weird, man. We should get rid of it all and have just one universal currency. The Earth dollar. Earth, no, dollar. I fucking hate the word dollar. The Earth. The Earth. Earth. What's a good snappy name for money? I don't say credit. Earth unit. Give me 5 Earth units. They'd say. In the year 3000. That'll be 25 Earth units, please. Terra firma units. Give me some, they call them dirt dollars in another part of the world. See, rich lore building for the novel I'm writing. JK. Yeah, as I said, I haven't had a decent meal in a while. Meaning of a decent lunch is like Nasi Padang. I recommend in Google. It's pretty delicious. Yeah, my last meal was I made spaghetti, and then I took a jar of pesto, and I dumped it in the spaghetti. Oh, and parmesan. I basically just ate parmesan. Oh yeah, that does look good. It's all compartmentalized as well. But I'm not gonna be traveling anywhere outside of my country anytime soon. I don't have the wallet for it, even though I spend my money ridiculously on other things. Travel? No, thank you. I don't want to see the world. I feel there's like a lot of hidden costs of travel. I can't just leave this be. I mean, this is okay, kind of. I know I'm going to see more imperfections on it. Like over here. What's your nationality, by the way? Ooh. I love I love making people guess. From accent alone, what nationality do I sound like? Because I always get wildly different answers. And I'll tell you when you get it right. It's like GeoGuessr, but with a human being. I mean, I'll give you a clue. My country is small and technically poor, but it's European, since I see my currency as euros now, and not the nice-looking currency that I used to have. That shows my age. because I remember before the European Union, back in my day, we had lots of lovely animals on our money. Not some ugly ass colorful nonsense. Some... Yeah, I really don't look like our money. It's basically just like a map of Europe. Whoop-de-doo. I could look at it now. I have a wallet. Where is my wallet? No, but I do have a 20 in my pocket. I think. No, I have a fiver in my pocket. Yeah, it's just... I think that's the Arc de Triomphe. In Europe. Which I don't like. There. Touch filthy money. Huh? Sorry, I got distracted. Oh no. No. Oh, bigamy. Slovakia? Slovakia? I sound Slovakian. No, no. Swing and a miss. VTuber. I mean, I'm subscribed to graduated. Well, that's just sad. That's not fun news. No, no, not Slovakia. I don't know my geography. I don't think it's anywhere close. Did you just pick a random European sounding? I don't even know what a Slovakian person would even sound like. Where was I? I feel bad for laughing at that donation. Well, I wasn't laughing at it. I was just laughing at the result. Best not think about it, though. Best not think about it. I mean, she did have a big long break, though, the VTuber. So, kind of doesn't come as a surprise. But that's like the second VTuber out of that set to graduate. which is not good for that company because, well, I think they have like they had 3 people. Now they have 1. I don't know. I haven't kept up to date. It still looks rough to me, and I don't know why. Why? I just need to push more pixels, I guess. I guess what happens is the edges too rough. So everything looks really gross. I just have to smooth out the edges, I guess. I guess that's what I have to do. That's hard to notice all of them till you zoom out. Eventually I get bored of what I'm doing, and that's how I move on with the process. It just has to bore me. Which is the best work ethic anyone could have. Take it from me. An unemployed animator. I wouldn't even call myself an animator. An unemployed... Ugh. I don't want to call myself a YouTuber either. Gross. Take it from me, the unemployed. I had a lot of people reminding me that I'm unemployed, which is fun. That was just part of my bad day. Right. That's all she wrote on that frame. And then the rest is just a lot of fun editing for now. Why does it take so long to goddamn save? That doesn't mean my hard drive is dying. So what I do is... Greetings, fellow bread enjoyers. Want your unemployed friend to be doing at 3 p.m. Yeah. Exactly. Greetings. Chat member. I can't say that name. I'm sorry. I am linguistically challenged. No matter how hard I try on Duolingo. So I just take this and the medical term for that is shunt it around. I have to, think my only problem is going to make the lines on the outside look thicker. I could either... Haha, clue, you don't speak that language. Noted. Oh, I see, I see. Damn, I should be more careful in what I'm saying. Yes, I don't speak... I can't even... Yes, I don't speak that language. That specific one. How very geo-guesser of you. Soon you'll have my home address. You can come visit me. Always welcoming strangers. So I'm just going to call that Pop Calor with a U. You know what? Instead of doing... Yeah, what the hell? Instead of doing all that moving around right now, because I would like to do that as a frame... As a frame by frame... I am going to move on in coloring the random dude, pardon me. See a random dude. This dude in particular. So also the part when we make out. I don't know. Let's just see where the mood takes us. Let's take it slow. But you know, I'm open for human contact. That sounds nice. That threw me for a loop. Winky face. Down, 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 down. Yes. You'll find my very location. And we'll take it from there. I'll show you the sights. I'll show you the bridge. Oh, I'll show you that graveyard I found. That was fun. It's a really nice graveyard. Well, I don't know if I would call it well, it probably is a graveyard. It's like a abandoned. Well, yeah, because there's a whole bunch of like new graves. Well, kind of new. Then there's like a whole bunch of really old graves, but it's like completely grown over. Apart from the area where I'm guessing somebody's tending to it, or has tended to it. Had to tell if it was truly abandoned. Yeah, I found that when I just wanted to go outside my house and walk. And walk and walk and walk. I didn't get far enough so I could find a goddamn ledge to jump off of, but I found a graveyard, which is kind of apt. Long pause. I keep on forgetting this song is in Simglish. Me getting a PhD in geography, knowing there's a chance to meet Captain Nemus. Can people get PhDs, PSDs in geography? Is that it? I mean, dream big. Dream big. Live the way you want. If that means geography degrees. I have no idea how to color this guy. I think I will just go with Fred Durst. Is it Fred Durst or Frank Durst? Fred Durst. Fred Durst net worth. No. Just Googling some images. Hold on. I know 3 of you are on the edge of your seats. And drag it into Photoshop. Whoop, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, if only a rich son of a gun would come along and donate $1 billion to this stream, then leave. Where are you, Mr. Beast? Where are you? So, since I am now just fixing up one image, I can plug up the lines. Plug up the lines. So I don't have to interpret stuff and what have you. If I didn't get hellishly copyright struck, I'd listen to some Limp Bizkit right now, but I ain't taking that chance. I mean, he kind of looks a bit like Fred Durst. I'm just gonna call him Skater Boy. He said to you later, boy. Skater Boy hat. Wow. It's gonna be very simplistic. I'm gonna change it, but no, I didn't mean to do that. Black. Stroke, and then pop. It's amazing. Truly is. So, I still haven't really. I had to watch the stream back. I wish I'd downloaded my stream before I deleted it. I wish I had a comparison on the mic quality. Greece? Nope, wrong. %100 wrong. No Greeks for me. Although I would like to visit Greece. I mean, mainly for the food. I mean, it's all about the food, really, isn't it? For those countries. But it isn't Greek. I don't even know if you're getting warmer. I have no PhD in oh crap. Didn't mean to do that. I don't have a PhD in geography. Geography. Although I did score pretty well in geography in my exams, which I shall not name because I know you could Google a specific country. That would be a massive clue. Holy shit. I mean, it would literally just be like, this is a weird skin color. That's another thing. Getting skin tone from a picture is so hard. Oops. I always end up just cheesing it. I keep on thinking like the chat's like changed or something, but yeah, this is my stream because I'm watching the stream on my phone. So I like look down instinctively when I see like a change, like a flicker. I mean, yeah, I would. Well, I don't know. I don't think Greece is a small country. I mean, comparatively, it could be, but it is in economic recession. I think I don't know. Is it still in economic recession? I don't keep my ear to the news. Oh, you got it. Ireland. Congratulations. Your check is in the mail. How'd you guess? How'd you find out eventually? Man, Sims music goes hard. I'd fight anyone to the death. I'd just fight anyone to the death. I'm that bored. Yeah. Yep, congrats. You made it. Looking a bit sallow there, but whatever. I mean, it's pretty simplistic. I'm not doing any shading. No shadows up in this joint. I looked for countries that use the euro and just find the small ones. I see. That sounds like a good process. kind of, yeah, small ones. Like Greece. I'm guessing your next guess would have been the UK if it wasn't Ireland. That's a small, rinky-dink island. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go for what they call khaki. I don't know if a dark color would like destroy something. I don't want to go white. I don't know. I'm just gonna go dark first, like a charcoal. I wish AI would. I remember when there was like an AI coloring thing that would like interpret stuff, but it was absolute garbage. Ugh. Showed up all the imperfections of the raising process. No. Ayo. 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 I also don't want to go for blue. Is this Windows? Like, am I using Windows as the operating system? No. Hi. Matt's animation junk pile or something. Yes, I'm using Windows 10. Fred Durst wearing a baseball cap forwards. Absolute magic of drawing. Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like Fred. I mean, yeah, I was just using the inspiration for the color palette, but I don't know if I'm going to use the. I do like that actually. Problem is all the little imperfections I saw. Yep. It is the magic of animation. Truly, anything could happen. It's gonna look like crap. Ayo. 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 Simple white, and I don't know what does the inside of a mouth look like? Somebody tell me. I haven't seen one in so long. Oh yeah, sneakers. Blah. Sneakers. Ayo. Obviously, I have to find a picture of Fred Durst in sneakers. What the hell? He looks so old now. He's so old. Got like long white hair and scary looking. Why do people have to age? Why? He could have been perfect forever, but no. God had to strike him down. 90s. I shall look up a 90s Limp Bizkit. Oh, it looks good. Thank you. Time to get some Fred Durst feet pics. Why did I read that? Why did you post that? Oh yeah, technically I am. I'm not. This is shoes. It's a shoes. I'm not gonna Google feet pics and specifics. I don't want to. I want to know what I would find. Yeah, he wears some ugly ass shoes. Jesus. Your typical. Jumbo dot Josh. Message rejected. Oh. AI has caused 2 reactions. This is the worst thing I've ever seen, lol, and B, the AI apocalypse is inevitable simultaneously. Yeah. I mean, the first AI generated art was all like really bad. Like really, really bad. You in the passage of time, inevitable, uncanny picture of Germany. Yeah. I hate that. Oh no, he has a child? No. Well. No. He's just wearing plain ass Converse in this, so I'm just gonna snag that image. I'm just gonna see what I get when eyedropping this. Oh, crusty image. Get the same ugly looking gray. Oh, hi Super D2. So happy to see you streaming. Oh, thank you. Maybe use blue for the shoes. Yeah, I'm thinking more of a charcoaly, blackish navy. Hey Tenchi. Like the Converse white. Since I'm bravely doing this all on one layer. Pop. Hey, no, wrong. And then God damn it, I keep on using it, but I always forget where it is. Stroke. Yeah, I mean, it kind of fits. But it doesn't match for shoe or... no, it's fine. Man, it looks so muted, though. Jumbo Josh? What's Jumbo Josh? Wonder if I can... I don't know if I can, but I'll see if I can mess with the color palette after I've finished filling in all this nonsense. You know, one of those things that just kind of mess the colors around. But I don't want them looking too snazzy. It looks rather 90s muted right now, which could be a style. Man, it's so hard to color things in. Right, so save. Oh wait, cancel. Get rid of that. Don't want that no more. Oh wait. You know what? That cap needs a changing. I feel like I'm going colorblind. That white looks grey to me. That looks better. Way better. Oh god. My least favorite part of The Sims soundtrack, The Country. Nope. Nope. Oh wait, that's the last track. Have you eaten lunch, Captain? No. Haven't even eaten breakfast. If we make him too snazzy, he's gonna rizzle all of us so hard that we would pass out. Yeah, you'd fall in love with his character, but he's literally only in one video, so it'd be a doomed love affair. Nope, I have not eaten. I do have delicious water though, which I should drink. Oh, I'm still listening to this country. Yeah. Needs a switch. Something more dramatic. Gosh, I hope this obscure video game soundtrack doesn't get copyright struck by some complete bellends in LA. I don't want to have to mail pipe bombs to an address. I mean, in Minecraft. Hint, hint. I know your P.O. box. Only 7 viewers? 5 viewers now. How's the stream going, Mr. Captain Nameless? Fine, thank you, Napty. I looked up your currency. Thank you again for the dono. Don't you think the shoes should be a bit darker? IRL, they look almost black in the CW. Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to look stuff looking too dark though. So that's the problem. I don't want to make it like it just might as well be black and white. You know, everything should have like a color to it. That has done nothing because I've moved too many things. But yeah, this just turns everything into one color. Cancel. Let's see. Adjustments. Brightness, contrast, hue, saturation. Let's see. Hue and saturation. What does this do? Nope. Don't want to do that. Yay. It's back to normal again, guys. So what do I do when I saturate it? Whoa, no. Old timer skater boy. And the hue, don't think does anything. Oh, it does. Oh, if I hit colorize, it messes with it and saturate. It's kind of like the only thing I really can do with this. No. Kind of look how it does make it look a bit brighter though. You know, I cancel out of this. I'm gonna make this color frame into two layers so I can mess around with one and keep the original. So hue and saturate. I do like that. Makes it more aggressive. Like everything looks way too washed out, and then pop, pop, pop. Because Popico's colors all look good. Kind of look a bit like this. This looks more cartoony, which is what I want to go for, obviously. I don't know. What do all five of you think? Any opinions that I can take into interpretation? What's Popico's address? I would like to challenge her to a duel. It's definitely somewhere in Japan. That I can tell you. What did I do that for? So, you know. Dodgy looking lines. And then I'll move on to coloring Popico again, because there's a few more frames of Popico. Am I saying that right? You decide. Oh, it actually hurts my eyes when I go back to the duller version. Like when I look at it, it actually looks like Have I seen season 2 yet? Yes, I watched it. I watched it every episode as it came out. So, yes, I have. Yeah, I don't think I'd miss it. The only thing I haven't watched of Pop Team Epic is the rebroadcasts of the first season that they like remixed and did weird things to. It's hard to find them, and I haven't watched the English dub because I don't want to watch the English dub. Your work's always touching. Sometimes I cried. I'm glad I got an emotional response. Any emotional response is a good emotional response, apart from maybe vomiting. I may not want to make you vomit, but you're a viewer on the other end of the screen, so I don't have to deal with it. So maybe it's okay if you vomit. Well, not okay for you, but you know, I'm not involved. So yeah, thank you for the comment. My personal favorite was the male version of Popotan. Yeah, they were all good. I don't think I have a favorite. Ooh, how this man has 2.1k on his newest vid, but 5 videos on his stream. Oh yeah, I was talking about that. I think it's probably because all my viewers are American. That's just a guess. And you know, people probably don't want to watch a stream, like an animating stream. I mean, it's a very kind of niche concept, really. Posterize? Ugh. No. What if I put a filter on it? Well, it's now 3 viewers. Oh man. Yeah, I don't want to do any of this. I don't even know why I looked at it. I think, well, I'm just going to have one last try on what I did do. Hue and saturation. I think that's way too much. That was a great gulp. Did I gulp? Oh no, that looks like somebody's Tumblr blog. He looks like a soft boy. Nah, I just stick with what I got. That's the best I have for now. What's all this? This looks all fine to me. So back to Popico. Back to Pop Team Epic. Actually, no, first. Don't delete the frames. That's a good thing. So I'm just gonna remove the pipe. Just to make it easier on myself. Is this is this soundtrack a little bit too aggressive for what I'm doing. Swear to God, if somebody, some little rinky-dink bunch of a-holes from goddamn LA come and... What soundtrack? As in, you can't hear it, or what is the soundtrack? Because that'd be funny if it was literally just me listening to nothing. I mean, I could do that. Have a soundtrack playing separately to what is actually, you know, on one track, and then the other, you know, no one could hear it. But I'd probably look insane if I started like humming along to... Medieval Resurrection. Huh, I don't know why it's not catching, but that's just, well, I had to do a whole bunch of like, well, not whole, but you know, I had to run my mic through OBS, but it's still showing up as, it's still showing up as a, you know, the desktop audio. It's still showing to be playing, you know, to be hitting those notes, so I don't know. Maybe it's so low. No, it can't be, because it's like hitting the green. It's actually making the needle move. Can't tell you. I might end the stream prematurely, because I am actually really hungry. There's no point BRBing and then taking an inordinate amount of time to make some food and coming back Nobody wants to hear some of the eating on the mic. So I'll just keep going for as long as I possibly can before I succumb to my hunger. I did say this was going to be a short stream anyway, because I wanted to set up the mic. Food ASMR, yeah. Yeah, ASMR. That's one thing I cannot get into. Any sort of ASMR hasn't done anything for me. You know, like even common stuff like you know, that stuff that that's like brushing your hair or something, or tapping on things. I just get annoyed. Well, everyone, it's already late where I live. Bye, and thanks for everyone for making procrastination on my homework more enjoyable. Well, thank you for joining my stream. I'm glad you could procrastinate enjoyably, I guess. And see you later. Whenever I draw Popco, it looks like a cursed at-home Popco. 07. Yep, 07's in chat. Yeah, I've drawn Popco before. Well, tried to. And it has not turned out very well. I refer to that cursed animation that I did. Nope. Okay. There it is. And they hit the pentagon. Exactly. Oh man, there's so much stuff to do. I'm so hungry. I feel like I'm gonna call it now. I see the workload ahead of me, and I want to do that later. I may hit the stream button later, or I may not. So thank you for tuning in. Thanks for all the... Yeah. Yeah, it is pretty important. I just get rid of all these thread dusts. And yeah. Right. I shall end the stream. Tomato. Tomato. Yes, exactly. Thank you for joining in, and goodbye.